In the remote wilderness of Alaska, where dreams of gold come alive in the frozen earth, Parker Schnabel is back at it again. But this time, it's not just any ordinary quest. It's an adventure that could change everything. A massive 30,000-acre claim is about to be put to the test, and Parker and his team are diving headfirst into one of the richest gold mining regions in the world. Will they strike it rich, or will the challenges of drilling and mining leave them empty-handed in the remote wilderness of Fairbanks, Alaska? Parker Schnabel is about to set off on a new chapter in his relentless search for fortune. The land before him is steeped in history, with over 8 million ounces of gold having been pulled from its depths since the early 1900s. At today's gold prices, that amounts to a staggering $15 billion. The ground Parker is standing on has seen countless mining operations over the years, but the question remains: is there still more gold to be found? Or has the land given up all its riches for Parker? The answer lies at Cleary Creek. He's carefully chosen this location based on decades of historic drilling data, making this decision a calculated risk. So this is your treasure map? This is the treasure map. This really gives us a lot of information. It is pretty clear that Dredge was on gold here. In a land where gold is as much about luck as it is about strategy, every decision counts. The plan is simple yet high stakes: find land untouched by modern mining methods since the 1940s. But there's a twist. Back in the 40s, dredging operations moved through the creek, scraping away everything in their path. While this left some areas barren, it also meant that other spots could have been missed untouched and left with a potential bounty just waiting to be unearthed. Standing in the heart of Cleary Creek, Parker's excitement is almost tangible. The land before him is pristine virgin territory, the kind of ground every miner dreams of discovering. In front of him is a 300-foot stretch of land untouched by dredging. For Parker, this strip could be the key to unlocking a fortune. It's a narrow window of opportunity, and the stakes are as high as they've ever been. The crew begins to position the drilling equipment, the hum of machinery signaling the start of something monumental. The excitement builds as the drill master, Liam Ferguson, prepares to begin. But this is no ordinary operation. Parker knows that this could be the jackpot, or it could be another dead end. The pressure is mounting. The drilling begins, and with every turn of the drill, the anticipation grows. If they're lucky, and if the historical data holds true, they might just hit gold right where no one expects it. Dude, you hit a nug. It's better than all the other projects that you've done with me. But in the world of gold mining, luck is just as important as skill, and Parker understands that better than anyone. His ability to spot opportunity, even in the most unlikely places, has been a key factor in his success. And as the drill bites into the earth, Parker and his team are holding their breath, hoping that this 300-foot strip will yield the gold they've been chasing for so long. It's a gamble, but it's one Parker's willing to take. While Parker Schnabel is in Alaska, exploring new ground and hoping to strike it rich, the pressure is building. Back in the Yukon, the wheels of his operation continue to turn, and it's up to foreman Mitch Blask to keep everything running smoothly. Mitch is now at the helm, tasked with overseeing the Big Red and Slucifer wash plants, two of the most vital components of the operation. Each day, the team is digging through the season's pay dirt, hoping to hit their gold targets. But there's a major problem. Parker is relying on Mitch to meet some very high expectations. The pressure couldn't be more intense. Mitch is faced with an increasing gold production target of 450 ounces a week, which over the next 4 weeks translates into a daunting 1,800 ounces of gold. If Mitch fails to hit that target, the entire operation risks falling behind, and Parker's dream of a successful season will be in jeopardy. The stakes are higher than ever. Every ounce of gold mine is crucial, and Mitch knows that the next few weeks will make or break his leadership. The weight of the responsibility rests heavily on his shoulders, and the fear of failure lingers in the back of his mind. He can't afford to miss a single beat. This monumental goal is simple but grueling work around the clock. There's no time for rest, no time for distractions. The operation has to run 24/7. It's an exhausting pace, but Mitch knows there's no other way. He's not just managing the machinery and the mining process, he's managing the team. The morale and the very future of the operation. The team depends on him to keep things on track, to ensure that the machines are working as they should, and to maximize every ounce of gold they can extract from the dirt. But Mitch's challenges don't stop there. The operation is facing a critical shortage of both manpower and equipment. The already stretched crew is working with fewer hands, and the machinery is showing signs of wear and tear. We're a manpower short and equipment short. Everything here has to run extremely perfect in order for us to have a fighting chance. Hope everything's going really smooth down there for him. Despite their best efforts, things aren't going as smoothly as Mitch would like. Breakdowns, delays, and unforeseen issues are becoming more frequent, but there's no room for error. With each obstacle that arises, the pressure to meet the target only increases. Mitch could easily get overwhelmed by these challenges, but he doesn't. Instead, he pushes forward with relentless determination. He knows that Parker is counting on him, and he's not about to let the operation fail. Every setback is met with a problem-solving mindset. Every setback is seen as an opportunity to push harder and dig deeper. He's not just trying to hit a number, he's proving to himself and to the team that he has what it takes to lead when the stakes are at their highest. His goal is crystal clear. By the time Parker returns, the team will have proven they're capable of handling the pressure, hitting the target, and surpassing expectations. Failure isn't an option, and Mitch knows that every ounce of gold extracted is another step closer to securing the team's place as a formidable force in the mining industry. The days stretch into nights as Mitch and his team work tirelessly, never pausing for rest. They are managing two powerful wash plants, Big Red and Slucifer, each demanding constant attention. I just want to keep everything on track where it needs to be. When Parker gets back, I want to have this operation running smooth. I want to have a lot of gold down the gold room. We're going to have success with Big Red and Slucifer this year. We know that we've got to have them running 24 hours a day with the goal of mining gold day and night. There's little time to relax. Every member of the team has to push themselves beyond their limits, juggling numerous tasks at once. They're operating in an environment where even the smallest mistake can set them back by days, and with the equipment being overworked, it's only a matter of time before something goes wrong. But Mitch has prepared himself for this. He's no stranger to the grind, the sleepless nights, and the constant backbreaking work. Every minute spent fighting against the clock, every hour lost in the pursuit of gold is worth it as the crew digs in and keeps their focus sharp. They know the fruits of their labor are just around the corner. They can feel the gold beneath the earth, almost within their grasp, but there's still work to be done. The strain of the effort is starting to show, but there's no time for weakness or doubt. When Parker finally checks in, the atmosphere is tense. He's been away for weeks out in Alaska testing new ground, and the crew is eager to show him their progress. As the results of their tireless work are revealed, Parker is about to be stunned by the sheer scale of what Mitch and the team have accomplished. All the pressure, all the sleepless nights, all the moments of doubt they've led up to this moment, and what Parker finds when he walks in will change everything. The effort, the strain, the grind, it was all worth it, but the shock that awaits him is something no one could have predicted. Parker is back in the Yukon just in time for a crucial gold weigh-in. After weeks of anticipation, the moment of truth arrives. Mitch has been working non-stop, and now it's time to see the fruits of his labor. The gold has been collected and the scale is ready. As the crew gathers around, the tension is palpable. The first batch from Mitch's week in charge is revealed. The weight starts low, but steadily climbs 100, Oz 150, 200, and then the grand total 174.250. A solid start, but Mitch still has a long way to go. Next, the results from the last 3 weeks roll in. What's been achieved while Parker was away? This is where the magic happens. The crew carefully places the gold on the scale, watching as the weight increases. 200, 300, 500 ounces. Each piece of gold represents a week of hard work, and then the moment everyone's been waiting for: the total gold collected during Parker's absence. The weight pushes higher and higher, surpassing expectations. Mitch and the team have done it. They've gone above and beyond, surpassing the 1,800-ounce target. The final total, a jaw-dropping 2,293 ounces of gold. That's worth a mind-blowing $4.3 million. The gold laid out before the team is a sight to behold. Each nugget, each ounce represents a victory, a step toward realizing the dream of striking it rich. The weight on the scale climbs steadily, confirming the results they've all been working tirelessly to achieve. As the total pushes past expectations, the crew is left speechless, their faces lighting up with disbelief and pride. They knew they'd been working hard, but this was something different. Parker stands back and watches, taking in the moment. This is more than just a successful weigh-in, it's a game-changer for the entire operation. The results are staggering. The total amount of gold they've managed to collect far exceeds anything anyone had imagined, shattering previous records. It's not just a small win, it's a monumental leap forward. Every ounce is a testament to the sweat, the long nights, and the grueling days spent digging, sifting, and processing. This is the kind of performance that sets a new benchmark, one that will be difficult to top, but also one that will drive the team to push even harder. Hey, we were busy. You guys have been busy. We were very busy. Yeah, there's definitely some bumps in the road along the way. You know, some issues with Big Red. We worked through those. For Mitch, the moment carries even more significance as Parker's second in command. Mitch has always been under intense pressure to prove himself. Managing the operation while Parker was away was no small task, but he stepped up, leading the team with determination and focus. Now, with the gold in front of him, Mitch feels a sense of validation. It's a moment of triumph, not just for the gold, but for the confidence Parker has placed in him. This result shows that he can handle the responsibility and deliver under pressure. It's not just about the numbers, it's about trust. Parker's belief in Mitch and Mitch's ability to meet the challenge has paid off in a way that's hard to ignore. For Parker, this result is a sign that the company is heading in the right direction. It's more than just a financial gain, it's proof that the foundation they built is solid and the hard work is paying off in an industry as volatile and unpredictable as gold mining. These moments of success don't come easily, they're hard-earned, and when they come, they're worth celebrating. Parker knows that the gold they've uncovered is just one piece of the puzzle. Success in the mining world is fleeting. It requires constant effort, constant risk, and the ability to adapt to ever-changing circumstances. While Parker's operation has just hit a new milestone, there's still a long road ahead. The gold mining business is unpredictable, and every day brings new challenges, but with the success of the past few weeks, Parker can be confident that his team is on the right path. The weight of the gold may be impressive, but the real victory lies in the strength of the crew and their ability to overcome obstacles together as Parker reflects on the results. He's filled with pride deep down. He knows that this success wouldn't have been possible without the dedication of Mitch and the team in a business where every ounce counts, every decision matters, and every challenge is a potential setback. The crew has shown that they have what it takes to succeed. The question remains, what's next as we run out of round in the Yukon? It'd be nice to have had a season or two under our belt, kind of say, okay, here's what the ground's like in Alaska. Got to keep your mind on the future, right? Clearary Creek, the place where Parker's journey began, still holds untold riches waiting to be discovered. The drilling operation at Clearary Creek is far from over, and more exploration needs to be done. Will Parker strike gold there, or will the next phase of the adventure prove even more challenging? One thing's for sure, the hunt for gold is far from